What up? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dudes and dudettes. Welcome back to video number 2 of day 189 of Dave's Daily D. Dave's Daily Discussions. You know me. I'm Dave. I know. It's Dave. Had to bring out the eyes, guys. Ladies. Just put the sunglasses back on. I pulled you over? Makes me think of Ned's Declassified. Anyway. Welcome back to another episode. If you haven't already, as always, I'm trying to do this in the beginning of videos. Subscribe to the YouTube, join the Facebook group, follow the Instagram, like, comment, share. Help me get this content rolling in the deep. Trying to see how many people I can get this out to make a difference in as many lives as possible. This morning I talked about time, value of time, utilizing time. You know, how much do you value your time, and are you actually valuing it as much as you think you should be? I mean, all of us have time. If you didn't watch the video this morning, all of us have time that we utilize. You know, all of us have at some point in our life, if we aren't like right now, working in a job or a career where our time, our valuable time is, you know, we trade our time for money, paycheck. We can always make more money, but we can't get back time. So valuable time. We have to have value to our time because there are no time machines. There is no going backwards. The time that you waste every single day not doing certain things, that free time that you have that you could be putting into some of your passions that you want to, you know, get into. You know, that gym time that you keep skipping, that you don't think you have time for, but maybe you're wasting time scrolling through social media, those little things. So go back in that video that I did earlier today, video 1 of today. Just look at your time as a whole. How much do you value your time, and how much of your time are you making use of? Is there things that you're not doing that you want to be doing, that if you value your time more and you actually utilize it, that you can absolutely make time for those things that you want to do? All right, into this evening's topic. I wrote it on a sticky note to make sure I didn't forget. Don't mind my chicken scratch. Don't you rewind it either. Go back and look at it, freeze frame it, because it is just left-handed chicken scratch that I was just scribbling real quick while somebody called. I was on a phone call and I'm writing this down real quick. Yeah, I'm pretty multitask talented. Anywho, so my thought on that is, first thought is lifting people up. I have a best friend of mine that passed away. He has a son who I am also good friends with, that I hope to see succeed. I want great things for him and obviously the rest of his family. And he is one of the biggest supporters of Dave's Daily Discussions. I posted a picture today of a logo he made up for me. I shouted him out on the Instagram. I shouted him out. His name is Memphis. I shouted him out on Instagram and the Facebook group. Thank you, Memphis. I appreciate you making that logo, and I appreciate the time that you take to watch my videos, the time that you take to make logos, send me messages about content, give me ideas for content here and there. You comment, you like, I mean, you share. There's so much. Even your Instagram page that you have that is blowing up when you shout out and you like and you do things with my videos. I sometimes get an influx of people who like videos, people who start to follow the Instagram, things of that nature. So just it's a very big appreciation that you take an interest in my content and what I do. And I'm proud of what you do. I'm proud of who you're becoming and what you're doing in life. And we're gonna get out on the court, and we're gonna see how that backhand is in tennis here. Hopefully, maybe this weekend. And I want to see you succeed, buddy. So we're it's a shout out to you, and great things are coming for you as long as you keep putting your heart and your mind into it. So with that being said, it was uplifting, and it's so nice when I hear from him and I get tips and I get things from him. He is just a growing man, and there's so much greatness that is going to come from him. And when I get the logo that I got today from him, he took time out of his day. What we were talking about this morning, he took time out of his day to create something for somebody else. Okay? So it was uplifting to me, as well as what I'm doing with a shout out, with me showing my appreciation in videos and posts, showing appreciation by responding to him and saying, hey, I appreciate it, thank you. It's uplifting, as well as lifting people and helping them grow. It goes both ways. I mean, you don't want to see somebody who is, trying to help you grow, but you don't give back. This goes in relationships, this goes in friendships, this goes with your peers at work, and anything that you do, you can all lift each other up and you can all help each other grow. There's all things that we can all do better, and there's things that we notice, and it takes, special people to be able to point things out or help, give insight or perception or perspective on things to help people grow. So as he, sends me things, gives me tips, he gives me logos, he helps me grow and helps bring my brand up, as well as what I do back by shouting out, by sharing, getting his name out there, as well as just trying to be a positive influence in his life, as well as many other lives as possible. That's why we do this Dave's Daily Discussion. That's why we create this content, as well as creating a platform that I can get other people involved, help them get on here, to do videos with them, to talk. I want to work on doing a video podcast I'm in the works of with a buddy of mine, Ricky, with my brother, and to see who else I can get involved. I know my brother just ordered a camera, so video podcast could be coming here soon. Now that I have better internet, I want to get a webcam, but I have the one on my laptop. We will make do in the meantime, but that should be coming. A video podcast. I don't know how quickly it'll take off, how great it's going to be, but we're going to do it. So we're working towards that, and it's just, people getting involved, and I want to create a platform for people to talk about their successes, talk about their struggles, talk about the things they've gone through, overcome, all those things, to give a platform to talk about your stories, to talk about your experience, because one, it's nice to be able to talk about it, and number two, your experiences, your trials, your setbacks, your success, all of those stories can lead to somebody else's quicker success, their experience. They can see something and they say, hey, you know what, I never thought about it that way, I could do this. There's a lot that can come from it, so that's why I do this. I want to get people involved to help make a difference to them. Utilizing your resources, just like I'm trying to utilize my platform to help others. Utilize your resources to help people. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Whatever you are doing in life, you have experience, you have knowledge, you have resources and ties to things that you could potentially give, or send somebody in the right direction, or you have a referral source that you can give to somebody that you can help them out with whatever they're doing or trying to get into, to make a difference. You can name drop, you can send somebody in a certain direction. There's a lot of things you could do. Don't ever be too busy or too good or too well off that you can't say, hey, you know what, I want to make a difference for you. I have found my success, I am doing well, or I am still grinding, but I know that I can help you out and get you fast-tracked in the right direction because I've been there, or I have a door that I can open up for you that is closed right now for you that can actually get you going faster than if I didn't do this at all. So just being able to do that, a little sponsorship that I'm not sponsored by, but we'll do some Celsius here, some smart energy, healthy energy. It says that it accelerates metabolism, it helps burn body fat. Get you some Celsius. I'm going to go pick me up some more right now from Kroger. You can also order it on Celsius.com, or you can order it on Amazon. Celsius, I'm going to tag you, see if we can't, work something out here. Thank you. Anywho, so knowledge, experience, you can use your knowledge and experience to help others. What I just touched on, some of those things, like I said, that are on that sticky note here. Never be too busy, never be too big, never be too good to utilize your platform, to utilize your experience, the time that you have used to create whatever you are doing, where you're at, what brand you have, your experience, all that stuff, your legacy. Never be too good or too big to offer your success to help open doors and help build somebody else. This world is all about growth. This world is about trying to make this place a better place for everybody out there. I know from experience going places, you can have some old heads and some people out there that, you know, have a pettiness to them or a jealousy, like, hey, I worked hard, you should have to work just as hard or work harder than I did. You know, I didn't get everything handed to me. It's not handing something to somebody. It's merely giving them a better opportunity so they don't have to struggle as much as you did. So don't think of it that way, that by you saying, hey, I'm going to put my stamp, I'm going to give you this resource to help you out. You're literally making a positive difference to somebody, and you're taking some stress away. You're potentially setting them up for life with that little bit of help that you gave, and it means a ton to them, because if they find success and they realize that the door that you opened or that you cracked open for them by name dropping or doing whatever you did, they can realize that what you did, you know, made a difference to them and it put them on track. And for one, they'll hopefully thank you and appreciate you. If they don't, that's okay, not a big deal. Don't expect it. Never expect anything back. At the same time, remember that hopefully they will take that, what you did for them, and they'll do it for somebody else, and it'll start a chain reaction across the world. That's all you can hope for. Being a good person and making a difference in a positive way will make a difference in a chain reaction across the world. That's what I hope every day that my videos will do, and make that difference. Holding open a door for somebody, you know, helping somebody get their groceries to their car, any of them little acts, you just hope that it can make that difference for somebody else. Don't want to keep this video going too long, guys. I appreciate you watching. I love you all so much for tuning in. We're going to keep the content rolling. I'm really happy with the direction this is going. Stay tuned for the potential of the video podcast coming. I think it'll probably spread off. It probably won't be a Dave's Deal discussion ordeal, but it'll be something similar to where we talk about life. I'm sure sports will be involved, things like that, but be ready. I'll make sure that I have information on that once it comes. So have a good night, guys. It is Wednesday, hump day. Bye, hump day! What day is it? Let's have a good night, guys. Celsius.